I'm Alejandro. I film paranormal activity. This is Ghost Rewind. Hey everybody, this is Alejandro, the Dead Explorer. Today on Ghost Rewind, we're taking a look at brand new evidence from episode 40, where we were trying to capture real shadow people on video.
Claim is she's seen multiple shadows cast on the door, but not from a light source in the room. So the only light source would be in the room, doors open, and it comes from the other room. So they've seen multiple shadows on that doorway in that area, and there's been a lot of dark shadows that they've reported in that hallway.
Obviously, as paranormal investigators, we were very interested in the owner's claims of shadow people. And so when we did catch some evidence, and some of the new evidence I'm going to share with you today, now several months later, it did take place in this area. So this is the living room. We have an infrared light here in the corner. The reason I point the light out is because when it comes to debunking shadows, it's really important to know where the light source of your investigations are at in case you accidentally cast some shadows yourself. And on a lighter note, I'm actually now showing you some footage that wasn't put into the original video, because right here I was teasing Roger that he was taking forever to get inside. But in all seriousness, it's very important for everybody to know where the light was in this investigation. So now that we're in the living room and you know that the light's to the left of Roger, I'm sitting across from him with a camera. Behind me is the hallway where the family sees the shadow figures.
Just saw a shadow.
Behind me? Which way?
In the UV light.
In the UV light, you saw a shadow, huh?
Maybe it was my eyes, I don't know, but it definitely seemed like it was a shadow.
So this is the point where we're about to get to the evidence that I had caught in this original episode. But instead of going to that, I'm going to replay this clip and highlight something a fan of the show caught in the video. Make sure you pay real close attention to the area inside the circle. Did you see it? What happened was that something blocked the rightmost part of this UV light beam. I'm going to replay it again. So here it comes right now. That's it. And what's interesting about this light is that it's a UV light and it's pointing straight up. It's the only light source that would cast a shadow like the one in this video. And I'm going to play it again one more time, but this time in slow motion. What's really interesting to me about that shadow is, like, if something's blocking the farmost light bulb on this light. There's nobody inside that bedroom. Roger's on the couch across the hallway. I'm sitting next to it. Something had to have physically gone over the light to block that light source. As you can see, it's just pointing straight up. I just saw a shadow there too.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I just saw it too.
And I had my camera pointing straight at it. So this is where I caught my shadow on my camera, which I could see through my LCD screen. And in this case, this would be a shadow that I would question whether or not it came from that light source next to the couch. And one thing I did shortly after that was I used my own camera. I used myself. I kept trying to recreate that shadow. And the shadow that I kept creating on that sleeve usually took the shape of one of those things. So that either it was a very quick, fast shadow, maybe a bug is one explanation I've heard people say, of maybe a bug flew by the light. But although I didn't record it and I thought I had, every other attempt I made to recreate that shadow, nothing could do it in that shape and that quickly. And when you look at the shadow that was found by somebody watching the videos on that UV light, they're very similar in speed and pace. Finally, the original video ended a little bit later in the night with me hanging out in that hallway itself. There again, you can see how sharp that UV light is, its own light source that just points straight up. And again, I thought we hadn't caught anything for that night. Well, after this video came out, I actually got it put together and put it on YouTube pretty quickly. Roger found another piece of evidence on his camera that he sent to me in the last month that takes place in this hallway. And this is really awesome. So again, keep your eye inside the circle. This is a slow motion replay of that shadow. So the UV light at this point has been moved onto a table on top of the hallway, and you can see how it's actually a blue light being shot up into the sky, and something's going over the door frame, casting a shadow right there. And so this is completely new. You match that with what was found on the original video and the bit of evidence that was caught by viewers of the video, and that's 3 separate instances of shadows in the area where the homeowner's reporting activity. It definitely raises a lot of questions about did we really catch some good evidence? And I feel comfortable sharing these with people and letting people make up their own mind about what's going on there. So thanks for checking out another episode of Ghost Rewind. Please make sure to favorite and like this video. If you're new to the channel, you can subscribe for more paranormal videos. New investigation will be coming out next Tuesday. In the meantime, this is Alejandro. I'll talk to you later. Bye.